Welcome to the Handed Down Kitchen, where we bring recipes out of the past and back into the kitchen. Today we'll be sharing with you a fancy World War I era recipe for cheese toast using a combination of Gruyère and Parmesan cheese. This recipe is from the third oldest cookbook in our collection, a second Dudley book of recipes, which was written in 1914 by Georgina, the Countess of Dudley, and there's a picture of her there at the front of the book. The Countess of Dudley was born in 1846 and died in 1929, and lived a very interesting life which we'll tell you about in our videos to come. We found today's recipe in the savouries chapter of the book amongst several other bite-sized cheese dishes. So to make these, you're going to need the following ingredients. 4 large or 8 small slices of white bread, 57 grams each of Gruyère and Parmesan cheese, some paprika, 113 grams of butter, some table salt, and 1 dessert spoonful of cream. Start by toasting the bread. Then cut your toast into rounds. You can either do this by using a scone or biscuit cutter as we've done, or you could take a small round item like a jam jar lid and carefully cut around this with a knife. We ended up with about 10 rounds, which was just about right for this recipe. Then place the rounds onto a foil-covered baking tin. Next, grate both of the cheeses. Melt the butter slowly in a saucepan. Then once it's melted, add in the grated cheeses and stir this all together. Then add in the cream. Grind in a little salt. And add in half a teaspoonful of paprika. And mix it all together until it's fully combined. Then spoon the mixture onto the round toasts until these are thickly coated. Then put a tiny dab of butter on top of each of them and put the toasts in the oven or under the grill for no more than 8 minutes. And then dish these up as quickly as possible so that they can be eaten while still hot, as the Countess tells us to. So there we have a 1914 recipe for the Countess of Dudley's cheese toasts. The flavour combination from the hard cheeses and paprika are lovely, and the cream and butter seep into the toast to make it nice and rich and crispy. We hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please remember to leave us a like, and if you're interested in seeing us recreate more antique recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell button so that you'll be notified each time we have a new recipe video ready for you. You can also find full instructions for this recipe as well as many more on our website, linked in the description box below.